The following is a world-class Bullshitters exclusive.
Ah, Star Wars toys. A topic I haven't talked about in a long time. A long time. Whenever there's new Star Wars toys announced or there's news about existing ones, a lot of you reach out and ask me to talk about it. Today is no different. Like Batman, when you call, I answer. So let's fire up the bullshit signal and see what embarrassing news comes from Star Wars today. On Friday, Hasbro revealed its new Star Wars toy line celebrating the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. Now, Star Wars is not one to intentionally leave money on the table, but this is a stretch. Celebrating the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. Talk about an undeserved pat on the back. Lucasfilm gets a line celebrating its lineage, even though the guy responsible no longer runs the company. Wow. Talk about bad timing. I get celebrating anniversaries, they make big money, but nothing of note came out from them in 1971. Outside of being founded, which is important, but Star Wars has historically celebrated the anniversaries of films, not the inception of the company. Last year we had the 40th anniversary line of The Empire Strikes Back, which makes sense, but this is dumb, and this isn't even the point of today's video. Let's try again. On Friday, Hasbro revealed its new Star Wars toy line, and upon further inspection, I noticed something so shocking, so amazing, so insane, that I had to talk about it, guys, right now. Are you ready? Are you ready? There's nothing new from the sequel trilogy. Shocking, I know, right? Talk about hashtag where's Rey. Now, this isn't new or news at all. Hell, Hasbro ditched The Rise of Skywalker before the movie even came out, and Star Wars toys based on the sequel trilogy mean less than nothing to retailers. We covered that decline, folks. You want the footage? Go to YouTube, and by the time you're done typing in the word world class, you'll find everything you need. So there's no sequel trilogy characters. Big deal, right? Well, friend, it is a big deal, because Hasbro has found it more financially beneficial to re-release Jar Jar Binks than it is to celebrate any of the new characters. Yes, I'm being serious. No, this isn't a joke. Yes, I have proof. Let's take a look. So, the first toy that they're showing us is from the Bad Batch, and this is Crosshair. He looks cool. Was I gonna buy him? No, definitely not. But hey, if you're a Clone Wars fan, awesome. More power to you. Now we have an elite squad trooper right here from Star Wars The Bad Batch as well. Again, looks cool. Now here's one of the first looks at the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm, the Battle Droid from Star Wars Episode 1. Now folks, as we stated earlier, there are no sequel trilogy characters present in the action figure lineup, which means the Battle Droid means more to Star Wars than the sequel trilogy character. This Battle Droid is more likely to sell more action figures than Rey, Finn, Rose, Poe Dameron, all of them, Admiral Holdo. I guarantee you that Admiral Holdo is still in Cincinnati waiting on me. Somebody might buy it out of spite, but you know what? I'm going to get home soon enough to get it, because guess what? Garbage is never on demand. It's everywhere. So again, the Battle Droid, cool, awesome. If you're an Episode 1 enthusiast, a collector, a prequel era, this is for you. Roger, Roger. Now this is the shit kicker right here. More Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar Binks, again, is more valuable than anyone from the new films. And might I just take a second, as a collector, as a nerd, to point out an odd discrepancy. So if you're a longtime Star Wars fan or a collector and you bought these figures when they were new, something is off here, and it's not the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm. It's not the little gold bar at the bottom. It's the fact that that weird space under Jar Jar Binks' name does not include a Comtech chip. You guys remember those? They're those weird plastic things that you put on the giant speaker that looked like a lady's razor, and you scan it in and you go, and it sounded nothing like the character, but it was cool because it was futuristic technology, and at the end of the day it was Star Wars, and anything associated with Star Wars used to be the coolest thing ever. Shit, I'm more nostalgic for that, and would rather buy that than anything new. Moving on, though, from Jar Jar, looks awesome, said no one ever, we have Mace Windu, the baddest motherfucker on the planet. And I also wish Mace Windu would feature a blue lightsaber like his original toy. We have Qui-Gon Jinn as well, who looks awesome. I gotta give Hasbro credit, these figures are looking pretty cool. Now, on the 3 3/4 inch line, we got Ahsoka. She looks nice, wasn't gonna get her. We also have Darth Maul with his mechanical legs, so I'm just gonna say it. For me, Darth Maul got cut in half and never came back. I know it's part of canon, it's confusing, that's why I just think he's dead. Now this was a cool one that I liked a lot, and wanted to take a moment to address. So it's just an ATST driver. Right, awesome, cool. Oh Jeff, it's got the 50th anniversary sticker, what makes it amazing? Well, the fact that it kind of looks like Richard Marquand, the director of Return of the Jedi. and Richard Marquand, along with, I believe his name is Robert Watts, who was the production designer on Star Wars, as well as the second unit director, maybe the third unit director on the first film, involved with Indiana Jones, a big part of Lucasfilm's legacy. But it's kind of nice that Richard Marquand gets an action figure to go alongside the Robert Watts one. So, cool. Nice way to pay tribute to a Star Wars character as well as a director. And George Lucas has received action figures many times. Now, this isn't officially called the Richard Marquand figure, but it looks just like him. Google him. You'll see the similarity. Ewok, Palpoo, awesome. We also have Princess Leia in Endor gear. Again, part of the 50th anniversary. Awesome. The First Lady of Star Wars. Really the only Lady of Star Wars worth a damn. Rest in peace, Carrie Fisher. And that's it. That's the end of their Friday presentation. Force Fan Friday, or whatever the hell they call it. Look, I get the emails every week. Hasbro, it works with the Marvel shit. It works with the other stuff. Stop trying to sell me Star Wars toys. I'm just turned off by the bullshit. But I want to give you credit. The stuff out there is good. The Mandalorian stuff looks excellent, folks. In a moment, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But until we get there, let's just move back to the video proper after understanding that they will go to the lengths of providing a brand new battle droid in Jar Jar Binks before they'll give you anything from the second tier characters of The Rise of Skywalker. Hell, not many people even got toys from that movie. Oh well. I can have Han Solo in every costume, including the iteration where he doesn't have a gun belt or he has dirt on his shirt. But I can't get Rose Tico from that third movie. I can't get Poe, I can't get Finn. I'm repeating it because it's silly. The fact that they've built this world for Star Wars makes me laugh each and every time. Now, earlier in this video, I compared myself to Batman. And just like Batman, I don't sit around my living room making Alfred miserable. I get out there. Robin, fire up the back computer and hit the music. I think the people deserve some new footage. So, here we are at Target, and I wanted to draw your attention to this Babu Frick doll. So, awesome, cool. This isn't really important, but I thought you should see the saddest Star Wars character on record. I mean, his eyes are watering. He is begging you to take him home. Look at those glassy eyes. Please. I know I'm not as cute as Baby Yoda, but could you buy me? I mean, J.J. Abrams made me, and I really need help. Sorry, Babu Frick. Look at his sad little gun. Look at his sad little toy. This should be called the saddest Star Wars toy in existence. And I've seen the General Madine figure. So here we go. We have a look at his back. Nothing amazing. He's a little guy with big skills. Cool. He's an expert. He was the best part of a terrible film. Does it make him good? I don't know. Let's just put him back. Now this is why I actually stopped here. This is a full-scale D.O. Funko Pop. So Funko Pops are those small, ugly, stupid things, and now there's a full-scale one. So of course, if you want to get a full-scale replica, you want to get a Funko Pop, because why not get a real-life thing? Then again, a Funko Pop's about as stupid as D.O., so hey, they're a match made in heaven. And just for comparison, here is a Janna figure on top of a giant Funko Pop, so you can see the scale difference right there in front of you. Now over here, we have a little more Babu Frick, a little BB-8, but let's look at the new Star Wars stuff. And you'll notice that, what do we have here? Well, first off, there's that Jar Jar Binks figure we talked about months ago. Here he is on the shelves. He's a deluxe figure. He's $30, and you know what? Somebody's gonna buy it. That somebody is just not me. So I'm glad that we've come full circle with Jar Jar. It's a nice looking toy, good quality, but it's Jar Jar Binks. So instead of spending the next couple of minutes bitching about how much I hate the character because, well, you were all there. You were there in 99. You know what's up. I will just say nothing and move on. Seriously, Jar Jar Binks, come on. We joke about Rose Tico, but Jar Jar Binks was the first. Anyway, moving on. Let's see what we got over here. Stuff from The Mandalorian. So first off, we have Carl Weathers' character, badass dude. If I was buying Star Wars, I'd buy him. Same with Moff Gideon, respect, love the character, cool guy. Same with Queel, only character I was bummed to see die in a Star Wars film outside of, well, Han Solo and Luke Skywalker, but I digress. And up here we have Cara Dune, one of the stars of The Mandalorian. You know what, Gina Carano, you're cool in my book, your character's cool, and your action figure's pretty cool. Because folks, this is right here. This is what I wanted to talk about too. Star Wars is now a sub-brand. I've never seen the Star Wars brand be changed, and I guess he's the face of it. While I was at Target, I looked at the shirts, and again, they don't have a single t-shirt in this display that says Star Wars, but they have 2 Mandalorian shirts. Talk about popularity. And now on my way home, I stopped in at my local Best Buy just to check out to see if it was only Best Buy, if it was only Walmart, if it was only Target, if it was only these stores that were only carrying specific figures. And when I went over here to Best Buy, I didn't see anything from the new sequel era. I see Lando Calrissian, I see Baby Yoda, I see more Mandalorian stuff. Mandalorian out the ass. Mandalorian is everywhere. Over here we have the First Order, which the Mandalorian leads to, so you can consider this part of it. Let me put my drink down, excuse me. You have some decent looking figures in there, but overall, it's a pass because it's General Hux, it's Captain Phasma, and it's the Donald Duck Stormtroopers. So, First Order, no thank you. I'll put you at the back of the line. Now over here, celebrating a 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back, for $40 you can get this playset. I don't see anything from The Rise of Skywalker. Star Wars is officially a sub-brand. I've never seen Star Wars become a sub-brand before. But The Mandalorian is the main event now. I can't say I'm surprised or even bothered. Has the Disney sequel trilogy given us anything good? You know the answer. The trend of abandoning sequel trilogy characters is nothing new. When you're in a movie year and your toy line features very few of the new characters, but Wedge Antilles and Luke Skywalker in a ceremonial Yavin jacket are a priority, maybe reassess your values and the characters you created. What this says is Hasbro has known how stupid these characters are, but they were forced to make the toys, and now that they have something successful, well, of course they're going to cash in. The Mando is money, so they exploit it. The saddest part of all of this is no matter how long it goes on for or how great the show gets, The Mandalorian is all about the formation of the First Order and their rise to power. Disney has made this their top priority with Star Wars. The Mandalorian isn't here to wipe out the sequel trilogy, it just exists to justify Episode 7. I hate it, but look what's out there. All roads lead to Jake, and there's one person to blame for that. You know who, and we'll talk about that more next time. So folks, what do you think of this situation? Me personally, I am not surprised because I'm the guy that's been documenting this since the beginning. The Star Wars toy videos were the ones that really brought that to everyone's attention. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Are you? No. And every time I go out to the store and I see something change with Star Wars, well, But there is one thing that is very interesting to me. The fact that the Star Wars section is now the Mandalorian section. And one would argue, well, it's because there's no movie, of course you want the show to be the only representative thing, blah, blah, blah. But it's always been Star Wars as the section, because it features more than just Star Wars, the original film. It's always been a celebration of the saga. And that's why collectors like myself have always enjoyed those toy lines that don't just feature Han, Luke, and Leia, but sometimes you get Anakin and Padme and Obi-Wan Kenobi and stuff like that. You know, fun characters that everyone likes. They're perpetual, they're evergreen. And we learned that the sequel trilogy is not evergreen. I'm reminded, folks, of the interview with the Gentle Giant the Gentle Giant employee who said there is no demand for these characters. He responded to a question. He asked, are you sure there's demand? At that level, they said no. At this level, they say no. And now the audience, we're rid of them. So you have to ask yourself, why would Disney ever want to go again and do anything with these characters? They sucked. They were bad, and society did not accept them. So no redos, no mulligans, no do-overs. All this alternate reality timeline shit will probably stay to Disney Plus because The Mandalorian's on Disney Plus. It's going to be a while before you see a big Star Wars film in theaters. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I kind of need a break from the bullshit. So let's just enjoy what's good. Because there's not a lot of it. So folks, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button. Comment too, please. We have learned that commenting and hitting that thumbs up button really helps. So you want to support the channel but don't know how? That is the first step to a larger world. Also, folks, while you're down there leaving a comment, check out the description. We got a link to the comic in there. Phantom Menace edition of Stealing Solo, The Second Chance. It'll have a cover painted by Anna That Star Wars Girl with art by me as well. And there is a day one exclusive of the original OG High Council. That picture's floating around online somewhere. It features Ethan, Jeremy, myself, and of course we're joined by Cecil. And it's a wonderful cover, and it really captures the spirit of our community. And I'm very proud of it. So folks, check it out. Get yourselves a copy. You don't want to miss out because it's only there for a day. And once it's gone, it's gone. So folks, I'll be back next time with more. Thank you for watching. Go out there, be smart, be safe, be cool, but always be excellent to each other.